Are you struggling? Are you looking for a better solution? I'm Dr. Samuel Benjamin, founder and chief emotional officer of the New York American Institute of Eclectic Modality Therapy, and author of Today is Now. My revolutionary and guaranteed therapy in 3 sessions has helped hundreds of people just like you.
The moment that I met Dr. B, I walked in the room and I just felt like, I'm okay.
Decades of clinical experience distilled into 108 easy-to-read pages.
It works. It honestly works.
So why not help yourself to a copy? Available at todayisnow.org. Don't wait, because today is now. Chapter 101, Sensible Shoes. They say if the shoe fits, wear it. I say, go barefoot. I have clients who are going through all sorts of difficult things in their lives. And what I try to let them know very quickly in 3 sessions is that those difficult things don't have to be difficult. You don't have to change the thing, you can just change your experience of the thing. You look at this ocean, look how big it is, and look how cold it is. It's 41 degrees today. I cannot change the temperature of the ocean, but I can change how I feel about it. It's cold, but you don't have to suffer that. You can just experience it and go through it. The thing that's painful can actually awaken you and make you feel great. The discomfort can actually be a doorway into a realm of ease and a realm of enjoyment. Let's do it. Come with me. We wanted to bring the cameras into the sessions to give you a front row seat to the transformational power of EMT, Eclectic Modality Therapy. So, James, listen, I just wanted to say thank you. Are we rolling? All right. As you may or may not know, I work very quickly. We work deep and we work quick. To that end, I invite you to put your feet up on the ottoman.
Just say, put them
Straight up on the ottoman, yeah. Very good. Now I'm going to put my feet up on the ottoman. And just bear with me, just breathe through this. It doesn't have to mean anything. But just whatever it means to you is what it means. I'm going to gently apply a little bit of pressure from the soles of my feet onto the soles of your feet. Are you feeling that?
I don't know.
Okay, let's stick with it. Have you read any Kurt Vonnegut?
Catch-22?
No, that's Heller. This is Cat's Cradle. But yeah, there's a religion within the book, and the religion involves the communing through the soles of the feet. Chapter 57, Romance and Love. Many of my clients list love and romance as their primary area of puzzlement. What do I want? How do I get it? What if the one I want doesn't want me? Yes, but what if she does? Then what? Can of worms. As they say, what brings you here? I'm not prying, obviously, but what I'm trying to get at is, how would you say things are in the relationship?
Yeah, you can go first.
Yeah, so it has to do with our sleeping situation.
Yeah.
Sleeping?
Yeah, sleeping.
Okay.
I prefer to sleep solo because I really soak up what the other person's feeling while they sleep, and then the next day I'm like fucked. So
you soak up what the other person's feeling, and you don't like what you're soaking up?
It's like I'm I'm like a sponge.
Are you guys sleeping together apart from the sleeping? There's no challenges or issues there.
No, I would say
Like twice in the last 6 months.
what?
You get pregnant. I mean, it's not.
It's
We don't have to be ashamed of this.
I don't know if you've read my book or you know.
Oh yeah, definitely. We
Oh.
really liked it.
Yeah, I'm really
Okay.
impressed.
Yeah.
It
Well,
really
thank you.
moved me and helped. They helped me a lot.
I really appreciate the compliment. I was not fishing for a compliment. I was really just trying to make the point that the work that I do is very directed and very quick and very focused. So I think that the problem that you're bringing up is something that we can take care of in no time, really. So
Wow,
let's just set up a date for session 2 in the field. Jane Goodall, she worked with the chimps in the jungle. She didn't bring them into an office.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you guys are chimps, but we are simian. I mean, we share a lot of DNA with the apes.
We're a placental mammal.
That's true. So I'm just going to pay a visit, if it's okay with you, to your home or apartment, and I will show you the solution I have in mind.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
You may feel off balance as you move through these pages. That's not unintentional. Doesn't life leave us off balance once in a while? So why shouldn't my book about life do the same? It's important to remain mindful even as we're falling asleep, which may sound like a contradiction. But in fact, right until the cusp of becoming unconscious in the sleep realm, we can maintain a mindfulness, an attention to how we feel, both physically and spiritually, mentally. I'm going to get up, but I'm going to leave you two right here. What I would really like for you to do is to focus on the space between you. I will leave, and there will be a space left where I was. And I want to make sure is that when I get up and I leave, just focus on that feeling that Noelle is here with you. She hasn't gone anywhere. She has the space, but she's with you, okay? You got that? All right. I am committed to helping people help themselves, and helping those people help other people to help themselves. We are in the midst of a global pandemic. No, not that one. I'm talking about an even more virulent and contagious bug. Ego delusion. Let me just explore one other possibility, which is a friend of mine is looking for someone to rent a 2-bedroom. And, maybe that would be a solution for you guys.
No. See?
Give me a little space, guys. Is it okay? Okay if I take a piece of fruit?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
When you're doing cutting edge stuff, that's the risk. You're exploring unexplored territories, and things sometimes go in unexpected directions. Looks like a good orange. Have you heard of the Heisenberg uncertainty principle? Something about how you can observe a particle and you can know its velocity or its position, but you can't know both. Because something about looking at the thing changes the thing. I don't know anything about physics. I'm not sure what it says, but I do know that since the cameras have arrived into the session, something's different. You probably know this about me. I work quick. I go quick and I go deep. I'm known for that. You married?
I'm
dating? How's your sex life?
Recently, I've fallen out of a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's interesting you use the word fallen out.
Right.
In a sense, it's a passive verb. You didn't jump out of the relationship. You fell.
Yeah.
When I say fall, what do you say?
Drop.
See, that's interesting. That's more active. I think that's a healthy step. So let's go right to it. What is happening to you in your life that is troubling you and that brings you here?
I love to play basketball. Basketball is my main focus. It's almost like an anxiety feeling that I'm getting, and it's more so with guard type of play. I don't know if it's psychological or if it's.
You know what? Let's forget about the why. I have a game that I go to weekly.
Yeah.
It happens to be this afternoon. Are you possibly free this afternoon?
Yeah,
Because we could just do session 2 right away and knock this out. This is like what they call kismet. I feel like we might be able to do this all today.
I'm here. Yeah, I would love to come. Yeah.
They say look both ways before you cross the street, but I say look a third way. Look inside. Look inside and ask yourself, do I really want to cross? And why? What's wrong with this side of the street? And what about the chicken crossing the road? Why'd she do it? Not even she knows. She was just acting blindly. Is that how you want to live your lives? Like a blind chicken? This is my alma mater. I thought I dropped something. I don't really credit the institution with who I am or what I do. The training really came from in here and from in here and from my interactions with my clients. That's Latin. Look, nobody ever changed the world by learning, by studying. You change the world by doing. Education goes on in life, through life, and out there in the world. This isn't where it happens. It's not where it happened for me.
Hey!
Leonard!
How are you?
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
That's
Who's
Ari.
this?
That's Ari. He's
Ari.
documenting the work as part of me promulgating the method, really. And
He's
so,
filming us?
He's filming us, but you can just ignore him, or you can talk to him. He's hey Ari.
Hi, Ari.
Yeah.
Hello.
Don't just you can ignore or talk to him as you.
But he's actually filming us now? Good to see you.
Yeah.
But
By the way, today's on the house. Anyway, I interrupted.
you expected me to come and be a client. Okay, well, you
thought,
offered for me. That's
I
very
thought
kind.
that's what
I
we were
understand.
doing, and I get that that's not
Okay, that's great.
necessarily what you had in mind.
I'm going to tell you straight up, Doctor. Doctor. That's what we're calling you? I don't mean any disrespect. But
No. I appreciate you saying that, and none taken. The work that I've been doing with my clients is very laser focused on getting people over those humps
Right.
very quickly. I know the phrase quick fix feels a little bit like maybe a put down to you, but to me, quick fix, that's the Shangri-La.
It concerns me. It concerns me, and I have a practice that is being negatively affected by not just you, all of this stuff, by the whole self-help world, by people thinking they can take a couple yoga classes.
Yeah, I just, I mean, I can see why your work with people can sometimes take 15 years. You really,
It can. It can.
You have a lot
It can take 15
You
years.
have a lot to say. What is a doctor? What does it mean to doctor? To change. And I change people. I'm in the business of changing people and helping them to change themselves. So obviously, I'm a doctor. By the way, sorry to interrupt. The ottoman is intentionally placed equidistant from client and practitioner to allow you to also put your feet up. And
That's very kind. That's very kind. But
it's beyond kind.
No.
It's actually part of
the
the
process.
philosophy.
All right.
Yeah.
I will join
It's
you.
a meeting
on
of the souls.
Did you feel better if I put my feet up?
Let's get right to it. Why are you here? The clock is ticking. This is your time. The clock is ticking not only on this session, the clock is ticking on our lives.
Sure. Okay. My boyfriend, my partner, we've been together for I think it's over a year. We're maybe going on 14 months now, and he's great. He's really actually like very open, very easy to talk to, and it really all about communication. And I feel like sometimes I can't really like meet him there.
I see.
Yeah.
Let me just tell you something. You're wrong.
Oh, okay.
You are an excellent communicator.
Oh wow, thank you.
Okay?
Okay. But not always with him anyway.
Okay.
So, specifically, I think I want to get a place together.
Uh-huh.
And the thought of venturing that with him, it makes me really, really scared.
Let's just role play.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Brian. You're James. Go. Ask me.
Okay. Hey.
Brian.
Brian.
Hey, James.
Yeah. Okay. So I've been thinking that I want to.
Okay, listen.
Yeah.
We're stepping out of the role play for a second. I've been thinking that I want to.
Yeah.
See, you're layering. You're putting wool around. Stop putting the wool around.
Right,
Instead of I'm thinking about that I might want. I want. What do you want? Here we go.
I'm sorry. I'm okay.
No
Here.
apologies.
Yeah.
There are no apologies in love.
You're right.
Look at the letters in love. Do you see the word apology?
No.
Well, there's an L and an O, so that's, I guess. Anyway, just say, Brian. What do you call him? What's your pet name for him? Dear, lover boy.
I'm just gonna call you Brian. Brian, I want to live with you.
No thanks.
Right.
When I was a kid, I thought I might be gay.
What
Turns
made
out
you-
I wasn't.
Sure. Why did you think that?
You know Adam West, who played Batman in the original Batman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blonde guy.
Yeah, I don't know, there's something about Adam. When I was a kid, Anyway, I've done this many times with success. I'm batting 1,000. I don't know if you like baseball, but no, okay. Some people just aren't ready to be helped, which is why I wrote the book. This is going to be very good for Josh. This takes a tremendous amount of understanding, experience, and insight to devise a second session like this. Josh, you passed on 2 threes that were easier than the one you took and made. Think about that. You took the harder one and made it. You passed on 2 easier ones. That's life.
What should you do?
Just shoot it. Just shoot the ball. It's all about you. Shoot the ball in the net. Just shoot. That's what I'm saying. Just shoot. That's my mantra. Just shoot. What do you do with life? Live it. What do you do with the ball? Shoot it. I'm going to change my sneakers. These are just too slippery. Therapy, the way I do it, happens in 3 quick sessions. So session 1, I meet you. Session 2, we're in the field. Session 3, we wrap it up. So we got 1, 2, 3. Here, look, we can go into the field first, but that's a little bit difficult because I don't know what your field is. What is your field? So it can happen this way, this way, this way, this way, this way, or it can even just happen this way. Sometimes these can all happen on the same day, in which case we meet, we go in the field, and we all in a single day. It's science. And it's art. Does a 4th session ever happen? No, it doesn't. Not necessary. I mean, we're done. We've done our 3. This is 3 out of 3, so we're good. I'm confident when I say that you did have a breakthrough of sorts. People might think I'm overly confident. I'm not overly confident. I'm the exact right level of confident for how successful I am. There you go. All right, there it is. If you want to read it aloud, maybe, I think it's pretty good.
Dear Josh, keep on shooting. Tune out and tune in. Sincerely, Dr. S. Benjamin.
Go get him.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
You know, the book is really a key to getting the word out about what I do. And, that's what books do. Think about the Bible. I mean, how important was that book to getting the word out about what, Jesus did and in the Old Testament, what those guys did.
You have 2 PhDs?
I'm a candidate in 2 fields.
Oh, you're a candidate.
Yeah, let's call it a pre-PhD times 2.
That's
I know
cute.
it's a little convoluted, but my downstairs neighbor Steve, he's an interesting character. He's a bit of a loner. He's a little bit paranoid, and every once in a while he likes to come up here and vent.
This isn't therapy. I heard you playing music the other day after a client came in. Dancing around, clumping. Well, you asked me why I can't concentrate? This is why I can't concentrate. It's a fucking zoo up here. And if you don't stop doing what you're doing, I will report you. Okay? I don't really need to say anything else because that's really why I came here.
Please,
Thank you very much.
Steve was coming at me with a lot of aggression, and you might have noticed I just sort of went with it. It didn't really faze me. And I'm reminded of the riptide. If you're ever swimming and there's a riptide and you're being pulled out to sea to possible death by drowning, what's the advice? Just go with it. Swim sideways.
I work freelance. I work on my own. I'm responsible for lots of different parties, but
I can't help noticing that you're scrolling through some messages on your phone.
it's the modern world. I mean, you know that yourself, right?
Right, but the phone has an off switch.
Okay,
So
well, all right.
let's
I
do
understand
an
what you're
exercise.
saying. No,
Can we
I
do an
understand, but
exercise?
What kind of exercise?
Can you lift your left hand? Can you turn your left hand palm down? Can you lower that palm to the phone? Can you take that phone now and place it under the chair? Look at that.
That's incredible.
Scroll for a few minutes through social media and notice how often people engage in dehumanizing language that seeks to demean, vilify, and otherize. I aver that the impulse to otherize is a vestigial protective mechanism, like the coccyx. It no longer functions as a tail, but can hurt like hell if you land on it. I really wanted to just begin by saying that I'm sorry. I feel like I really triggered you, Jeff, with my suggestion about my friend's 2-bedroom that was available. I mean, we're in an undiscovered country.
Can I just stop you right there?
Sure.
Yeah, no.
Thank you, Benjamin. What you did for me, I can't really even put into words how grateful I am. Like, I just was able to like access this grief inside of me that I didn't even know was there, that was just affecting everything. I can only imagine how it affected her every night.
Seriously, I'd ordered a blow-up mattress just because I was like, I'm getting a blow-up mattress, and I don't need it.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it's the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, I think I cut you off. You were saying earlier?
Their problem was solved. They came to me with a problem just 6 days ago, and it's gone. It's done. So, yeah, what do I say to these people who say, no, therapy takes years. It can even take decades. What do I say to them? Wrong.
I think I'm adopted.
One of my siblings was adopted, and she never knew that she was adopted.
Why?
Nobody told her. Mom didn't tell her, Dad didn't tell her. We didn't tell her.
Oh, so you guys knew?
We knew. She was the only one in the house who didn't know. And then just as a prank, well, it wasn't really a prank. It was, we were in a fight, and I yelled at her, "You're adopted." There was a lot of crying, and there were a lot of insults and punishments, and the truth was out. In a story, there can be more truth than in the truth. Do you have any photos of your parents on you?
Sure.
Yeah, you're not adopted. Yeah, those are clearly your parents. Yeah, Craig is not adopted. It was obvious from the photo, but it was also obvious just looking at him. Some people look adopted. You look at them and you say, that guy's probably adopted. It's just sort of an aura. It's someone who looks like they're wearing an ill-fitting suit. By the way, you're never too young to start thinking about a Roth IRA. Do you know what that is? It's a retirement fund, non-taxable. Sometimes cases are open and shut. That's what this was. Slam dunk, home run, touchdown, whatever sports metaphor you want to use. Hole in one. Hole in one, I'd say, because I just met him and solved it. Bang. One of my clients had an extremely close relationship with his dog, Noodle, and he was having a lot of trouble relating to his kids and to his wife. And I had the idea that what he really needed to try was to leash the family like he leashed the dogs. And it was a bizarre idea, but it really worked to free him up. Feel the grass, feel the gravel, feel your environment, and be in it. Sometimes the shoes and the socks, and especially the heels, remove us from our reality, when reality is all we ever have. We're going out to Long Island to see Marilyn. This is session number 2 in the field, and we are going to have a meal together. When I saw her in my office 2 days ago, we got into the details about her food issues. She's concerned about her weight. She has some body image, I would say even bordering on body dysmorphia. And so we're going to her home, and we're gonna have a meal with her.
Hi.
Hi, thank you so much. Thanks for having us.
Come on in. Oh, what happened to your pants?
Yeah, it's like 98 degrees outside.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
All right, so, why don't you sit down? We have sesame, we have croissants, salad. Remember I talked to you about my famous salad with the tomatoes?
Absolutely.
Watermelon, hummus, cream cheese, mozzarella. This I could binge on. I could eat the whole thing.
Have a seat. Let's have a bite together.
Okay. Oh, am I gonna eat on camera? I've never done that before. Oh my gosh.
For the lighting, could we get you to come over here?
So you want me to move?
Yeah, this light is very strong.
Oh, I was so comfortable. All right.
All right.
Great, thank you.
You know, we're going gonna talk about this later.
Hang on. Oh, this is so.
Sorry, Marilyn.
No,
Sorry to
it's
interrupt.
fine. Far be it for me to complain. Okay, so wait, let me just move in here and I'll just. Ay!
Okay,
Hello, we're back.
Marilyn, let's pretend that it's just you and me.
Okay, so they're not there. Okay.
What I want, Marilyn, the cameras are there,
The cameras are there.
but we're not focused. It's just
But we're
like
not.
subway noise in New
Subway
York. It's
noise.
there.
I haven't
but
taken
we're-
the subway in 2 years, and before that, I hardly had took the subway. I mean, I do take the Long Island Railroad because that's safer, and or I'll take the car. But the car is,
Part of what I do, Marilyn,
yes.
is I accelerate the therapeutic experience by bringing a wealth of experience of my own and knowledge of people and therapeutic modalities to each client. It is a custom fit experience. I am here for you. We can solve this problem right now if you will give me your attention and trust me enough to go with me on each of these thought experiments and on each of these journeys of the imagination and of the heart. Will you do that with me? Will you take the journey with me? That was a disaster, and I mean, it was not good when you interrupted the flow by asking her to move because of the cameras, but I mean, we really need to think about this. Whether we can continue and shoot anybody else, we're going to have to really reconsider this. Thank you very much for coming on this journey with us. I'm very glad that you got to see what it is that I do and how I do it. I only wish that we could have gone farther, but the presence of the cameras started to become a bit of an obstacle to my work. So we're done. Thank you again for coming on the journey. I would appreciate it, though, Ari, if you would come along to the book signing that I have scheduled for later in the week. It's the least you could do. This is one of those moments I wish I had better penmanship. Go to the corner.
Oh my god, he referenced my favorite quote, guys.
That's amazing. I mean, it's great. It really is. It's great to know that it's reaching people and that people appreciate and understand it, and it's resonating. That's me. EMT, eclectic modality therapy, is an answer to the nagging questions, a cool beverage in the dry mouth of existence, a ladder to reach the highest window in the house of your personhood and wipe the grime off the pane. I'm very proud to announce the release of the sequel to my first book, Today Is Now. Today is Still Now. Available soon at a bookstore near you or at todayisnow.org.